Saturday night, Jaw Harp Live, we were playing jaw harps and jaw harp style musical instruments. I'll start off by playing this Vangerak, the super medium drimba. Anyways, what harps has everybody been into? What have you been up to? I've been playing a lot of tooth played instruments the past, or not tooth played, but lip played instruments the past couple days, especially the Susap and my pluck kubing. Uh, I've also been touching a little bit on the jingong, and look at that, my jingong, like a fishing pole, actually caught a drimba with a hook trigger. Start off by playing the Susap. TDS Harper, how are you doing? Harping, y'all. Oh, loving the Shipanov E2. Yeah, anything by Shipanov is spectacular. Oh, TDS Harper with the Vangerak. Oh, you really like the mediums. Glad to hear it. Tobysaurus Rex says, all the bamboo harps seem much more intricate than the standard metal ones. I'd say, especially anything plucked or pulled or tapped, there is a separate discipline in learning how to play them and just getting sound out of them. Now, the plucked ones are probably the closest to, a regular jaw, playing a regular jaw harp, but this one's really clean, this Kinwald is. Sometimes there will be some saturation, sometimes not. Normally not the robotic like crackling nature some harps have you won't get at all in wood. Hey, Joanne, how are you doing? How is the weather in Texas? It's cooling off here in Kansas. We're heading into the 60s tonight, and then I think 70s and low 80s next week. Hoi ho ha hoi hi ho ha hoi ho ha ho ho hoi ho ha hoi ho ha hoi ho ha ho ha. Oh ha oh wa oh wa oh wa oh wa oh wa oh ah. Oh wa oh wa oh wa oh wa oh wa oh ah. Oh we ya oh you ya oh wait ya wait oh ya. Oh, Resource has the Dan Moy. The cases are so fragile though. Oh yeah, you probably wouldn't want to sit on them. They are what looks to be hollowed out bamboo. But one thing you should keep in mind about your Dan Moy when you're plucking it, in some tutorials I've said mistakenly, I didn't know what I was doing, to pluck straight out or pluck straight inward. No, pluck it outward, stroking it kind of parallel with it. So you don't want to hit it across this way. You just want to brush up against it. And you can use hand motion, you can use thumb motion, or you can use a twisting motion as well. I Am Smiley had a wonderful question. What's the best playing antique harp on the backboard? I don't know if it's on this backboard. I think it is in my the best sounding one of these is an original J.R. Smith that's in the other room that sounds almost like a Babayev. I'll try this one here. I won't play this one a bunch. Ooh, there it is. It's an original J.R. Smith. This came from, I think, his son's wall when he died. I got these from Mark Poss at mouthmusic.com. I donated a bunch of money, or I bought them all from him. He said there used to be a letter from Smith's widow, but he doesn't have it anymore. But yeah, this one, listen to this. And I won't play it a bunch, but it actually feels like it has modern spring steel reed. A lot of the J.R. Smiths I played, the reeds on them don't feel super springy. They're thicker and they're just not. They're not as good as a spring. Here's an old one that just isn't springy. I mean, it's hard, thick metal, but it's not like this. This feels like playing a modern spring steel reeded harp, even though the harp is really old. So let's see. Let's play another harp. What do I want to play here? This is one I play a lot, but I haven't been playing a lot of tooth-played jars ever since my dentist appointment. Since I had a chip off of my enamel at the front and the bottom of my teeth, I've been kind of taking it easy on tooth-played harps. Toby Source Rex says, also practically all the time I've seen you playing the jar harp, use both your index and middle finger when striking it. Can you explain the technique? Yes, that is. I really like that question. Yeah, I've got probably 13 J.R. Smiths in my collection. That is the only one that is anywhere near that category. That one I was just playing is like on par with like Babayev. The rest of them were not that good or that springy even. Rex. Oh, the playing. Now, what I'm doing, a lot of times I'm playing from the rested position. You'll see in a lot of my videos, I'm talking about the rested position. This is how I see a lot of Moorchung players playing with their hands together. Sometimes I like to put two fingers in here. Sometimes I just like to have them. But yeah, this middle one here, we'll just talk about what the pointer finger's doing. On an in stroke, on an out stroke. Middle finger and ring finger muting. And I'm not going to the reed. When I'm muting like that, I'm not trying to touch the reed, because if you touch it in the rested position, think of it like a pendulum swinging back and forth. If you touch it in the middle, it stops the swing. So what I do is I go to the actual, we'll just look at this backwards, but I'll go and I'll rub my finger across the front of the frames, leaving that space in there. Oftentimes, if I want to do a more diminished mute, I'll just rub the top of the frame here, and my finger never actually goes to the center point. So that way, the reed vibrates out to me to get that mute. I'm just yee, 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 but I'm bringing my finger down, yee, yee. Here, if I just were to hold my breath, that's no breath, that's no moving my tongue up and down, just the e of the mute. When I throw in a e. Now, some of your harps, and you notice I'm really conscientiously stopping the reed and pulling the harp away, because there have been so many times I pulled the harp away vibrating, like that video I put out on Friday where it goes, zzz, I can literally hear and feel it vibrate away from my teeth as I pull it away. And every time I did that, I'm like, that's not a very good idea. Maria Patik says this was invented in Sicily. I'm Siciliano, and the name is Maranzano. Like, you're talking like this. This is a Maranzano here. the Sicilian Maranzano made by La Rosa. But yeah, I don't think the jaw harp was invented in Sicily, but Sicily does have its own version of the jaw harp, kind of like drums occur all over the world. And so do flutes, jaw harp as well. In Sicily, it's the Maranzano. I think a lot of the times they grip it like this. You'll notice your Maranzano sounds louder when you do this because it kind of cups the sound and reflects it back. And actually, this one is a lower tuned one. A lot of the traditional Maranzano, I believe, are third octave. So this is a little bit lower pitch than your average Maranzano. What am I doing there? Yo, yo, yeah, you, 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 yeah. Joanne Leclerc plays her Maranzano a lot. Oh, I think, did you get a Maranzano? Was that out of the first batch of Maranzano we got? I think so. I think La Rosa also makes knives too, but I've never ordered a I've never ordered a knife build from them. Let's play another harp. Let's see. Do I have a Corinding? Oh, I don't have. I do have a Corinding handy. I don't think this is my go-to Corinding. Let's see here. Toby Source Rex says, "Do you have a list of jaw harps or jaw harp you always take with you when traveling?" It kind of changes harp from harp. I always grab my Sean Jones and A2 has a good case to it. A lot of the times I'll grab this one here, the Zalogi Black Fire A1. That gives me an A1 and an A2. I'll normally grab a couple more Chung, a Dan Moy, a Susap. Not my super decorated Susap, but I'll grab this one that wraps around. It's a little bit more durable. It's higher pitched and cleaner too. See, we'll go in just a touch. There we go. When I know that I'm striking a little bit too far down, if I want to go just a little bit, I'll squeeze it hard and just pull just a little bit through. Let's see if this gets me right on my center percussion. I have a video on safe transport harps. If anybody can, post it in the comments below when this video ends so he can see it. So Tobysaurus Rex can see it. Because yeah, I like to use glass art deals, like clamshell cases with layers of foam in there and cutouts. Because yeah, you can get them on the harpery.com. And then I have a backpack I got from the zoo that I put all my harps and drawing stuff, and sometimes a little tripod and my not this big expensive Shure microphone, but my littler microphone. Well, all the Shure microphones are kind of expensive, but yeah, this one is on a big mic boom that's really heavy and it doesn't go anywhere. I might get another one of it sometime. I really like this mic, the sound on it. This is a Shure MV7, I think. Yeah, I think it's an MV7. That's it's got a good draw on it. It does have a little bit stiffer of a reed than my other Kinwald. My other Kinwald is like kind of like a half frame of bamboo. This one's like a full bamboo. From the side, it looks kind of like a duck. This one does have, I do like that this one does have the center percussion marked, and then the string's a little thicker, so I don't have to wrap it. It's thick enough that I can just grab it and it's enough. I'm looking to get some more Susap back on the harpery.com. But we had Susap up there for the last 3 years. Nobody ever bought a single one. And then I just started making a lot of Susap videos, and then all of them sold out. And I just noticed today, I'm like, oh, dude, all the Susap are gone on the website. So I'm hopefully going to have at least 2 coming from Steve Kinwald that he said are really, really, really good ones. What country did that one come from? This one was made in Japan by Steve Kinwald. However, it's not a Japanese instrument. This is the design of this instrument is in Papua New Guinea. Just look up, just YouTube Papua New Guinea Susap, and you'll see native players playing it. And in some of the videos I've seen, like the Susap are real big and long. The ones Kinwald makes are normally about this, like about, let's see, about a human head's length. And I will let you know, Tobysaurus Rex, if you want to get into Susap, it is like, think long game, like spending a year or better learning how to get good sound out of it. And you might get good sound out of it easier now. The things that I've discovered on it, I've been posting 2 videos, so I'm hoping that is helpful to people. But yeah, Susap is not, it doesn't matter if you've been playing the jaw harp 1 year or 50 years. If you pick up a Susap and you've never played one before, don't be disappointed if you can't even get basic sound and sustainable sound out of it. Same thing with like jingong, string pulled instruments. I'd say Karinding have a little bit lower of a learning curve than like a jingong or a Susap. I started to make progress really with the Susap before I had progress with the jingong. But I think that's just application. My Susap, I keep one handy, and when I walk by it, I pick it up and play it a bit. Mr. Kaiser says, greetings from Turkey. It's nice to hear. Oh, hello. Welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live. Was you just scrolling by, or how did you find the jaw harp? I've had a lot of people comment that the jaw harp is a Turkic instrument. I don't know if that is Turkey, but Turkic, which is a whole region, I think, of the world. But I would love to play a traditional made harp from Turkey. So if you know where to get one, I would love to like exchange emails, like, hey, that way I can buy a traditionally made jaw harp from Turkey. There, I'm breathing in and out through the mouth, and I'm just doing something. I'm not trying to get extravagant. Just get a repeating thing going. You ya, you ya. Started playing a couple weeks ago, found a Snoopy in an antique store, immediately upgraded to about 7 different designs. Any recommendations? I have a long mustache. Yes, I do have several recommendations. I keep my my mustache hairs trimmed, especially Thursday night. I'm going to take up a pair of scissors and clip them a little bit shorter so that way nothing gets into the harp. I did have one person I seen a couple years ago at Walnut Valley Festival come up to, I was vending there at the time. I'm not going to Walnut Valley Festival this year to vend, but anyways, he came walking up and knew me from YouTube, and he had a big mustache that came clear down, but he shaved it on one side. I'm like, dude, you shaved part of your stash on one side. He's like, yeah, I did that for the harp. I'm like, oh, dude, that's dedication. Got the half stash. Tobysaurus Rex says, honestly, many amazing instruments that I never knew about. I discovered the jaw harp from Red Dead Redemption 2. Dude, so many people have commented Red Dead Redemption 2. Was it like they comment something at a train station? But I think there's two separate parts in the game where a jaw harp can be found. And a big thank you to Red Dead Redemption for putting a jaw harp in their cowboy game, because I think it steered a lot of people to trying to find out what that instrument is. So comment below if you know what two areas in Red Dead Redemption that the jaw harp was. TDS Harper says, it's good to know I'm good when someone says it takes several months or a year to really get good at something. Otherwise, it frustrates the heck out of me. Yeah, dude, Susap is just, you play it a little bit. The thing that has helped me the most on the Susap is pick it up, play it for a minute, put it down. Pick it up, play it for a minute, put it down. Now I'm getting into a little bit longer sessions of a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Sometimes I'll walk around kind of doing a dance, playing the Susap. See, there's where I get into problems when I start throwing too much breath and too much articulation at it. Because a jaw harp tends to ring out a little bit better through there. I'll do the same play I was just doing on this drum. There, when I was playing that same thing, that on that instrument, on the Susap, it started to kill it because I was just breathing through it far too much. Let's see here. Back to where all the comments were. Can we see the most intricately designed jaw harp? Probably one of my Ov Chirinkos that I have, or an Almenchionov. Those are both super intricate, especially Almenchionov. But yeah, I don't have it here on me. It's out in the chillery. And Tobysaurus Rex. Saucy says, I love jaw harps. Oh, cool. Tobysaurus Rex says the only area I know jaw harp is definitely played in the game is in Rhodes, a kind of scraggly, ragged man playing on a bench. Okay, the Rhodes, is it the Rhodes train station? Because I'm trying to remember. I've seen that comment so many times. So yeah, it's in Rhodes in Red Dead Redemption. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up with that. Thank you so much for tuning in to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, and comment below after it ends what harps do you want to see me play next time. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, and keep them old. But most of all, be good to each other. I love y'all. Harp out. What harp do I want to? Yeah, this one here. I will see you next Saturday for